welcome to another shuffle tutorial. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today we're going to be talking about some simple steps that you can implement into your shuffling to help you travel across the floor and help you look like you're floating. I don't know if these moves have names. I know some of them do, but I'm just going to call it like floating. So let's just get started. So with rocking, right, it looks like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we're doing are these like hop slides to move us in the direction we want to go. So I'm hopping and sliding my foot to go back and forth. So it's sort of like these like micro bounces, right? Or these baby bounces, because I'm not going like 1, 2, 3. I'm more just like barely picking my foot up enough so that I can slide it. With rocking, the foot tap pattern is like 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. At least that's like one pattern that you can do. But you don't have to just tap your foot in that pattern. You can do it in any way you want. So what we're gonna actually do now is we're just gonna tap 3 counts forward instead of doing this pattern. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna look like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, running man. 1, 2, 3, running man. So again, so instead of going ba, 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 we're just going 1, 2, 3. Practice that without the motion. Just practice going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Running man to switch, 2, 3. Running man, 1, 2, 3. Running man, 1, 2, 3. Running man. You'll notice like I'm doing like a this motion. I'm thinking about stepping my foot down, keeping this angle as I step instead of going something like this. Don't just like lazily tap it down. So really think about this like 1, 2, 3. It can be, you can be like 1, 2. You can keep it low, you know, but think like 1, 2, 3. So then what we're gonna do is the same thing we do as rocking. We're gonna do those micro bounces to the right and left. So instead of just going 1, 2, 3 in place, now what I want you to do is move to the side. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Running man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from the back, let's do that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do that a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we just did those steps in a rocking pattern, right? Like 1, 2, 3, switch, 1, 2, 3, switch. But we don't have to do that in a 4 count, 8 count combo. We can just add in those like 1, 2 anytime we want, you know? Like I like to implement these into my shuffling, just adding like 1 or 2 of these at a time to move me across the floor. So for instance, I could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then into another move, then into a different move, you know? So it's just a really nice way to move you across the floor and give you this floating, effortless look. It's kind of just like taking our rocking to another level. Don't think you have to follow these rules of rocking and always do it in an 8 count. Like implement those moves elsewhere, you know? We could even do like heel, heel. Kind of play around with it a little bit. You don't have to just tap forward either. You can do the tap back. So we could do like 1, 2, 3, running man. 1, 2, 3, running man. And again, we don't have to do that for 3. We could just do for 2. 1, 2, running man, running man. So use these to kind of help you move you across the floor a little bit, but really practice this 1 and 2. Really be comfortable on one foot and practice it on both feet. You're gonna have one foot that feels more comfortable. I have a tendency to wanna hop on my left leg, so really practice it on both sides. It's gonna look a lot better if you're symmetrical. So now let's do just like a quick little combo as like how we would throw in a couple of these into our shuffling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with 2 running man, starting with our right foot. We're gonna go 1, 2, then we're gonna go twice to the right, 3, 4, and then we're gonna land in the running man again, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that together. So 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do it back the other way. So starting with our left foot, and then we're gonna go 1, 2. Okay, but same exact thing, just on the other side. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really basic combo, but you can kind of see like how you can implement this and how you can move yourself side to side, travel really any direction that you want. What I would recommend doing is practice jumping on one foot and then tapping your foot down in whatever pattern position you want. You know, just kind of go like bum, 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 bum. Switch, bum, 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 bum. Play around with it, see what feels comfortable, and really get good at traveling and hopping on one foot, because that's gonna allow you to do so much with your shuffling. And then one thing that I like to implement into with this floating technique is the grapevine. So the grapevine just looks like this, right? Like you've all probably done it in like middle school, elementary school, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and step. Then we cross our foot behind, and then we step out, then we cross our foot in front. Out, behind, and repeat. But all I like to do is just one part of that, so I like to go forward, behind, land into the running man. So it's like 1 and 2, 3, 4. So that from the back, just the grapevine part just looks like 1, cross behind, and 2. Again, that's 1 and 2. You could keep this going, so you know you could go 1 and 2 and then go into something, but like I said, just like to do it for 1 and 2. Now, adding that in with our micro bouncing, what that's gonna look like is we're gonna go 1, 2, and then from here we go into the grapevine, 3 and 4. Land into the running man. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all it is, and it's just like a cool little combo to move you across the floor. I do that all the time in my own shuffling. And then we can do it on the other side too, so let's do that together. We're gonna go 1, 2, left foot forward, right foot behind, then land left foot forward, running man. And 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. So the same thing we do with the forward taps, like 1, 2, we can do tapping backwards, so we could go like 1, 2. So let's just try going 1, 2, running man, 1, 2, running man, 1, 2, running man. So just do the running man to switch which directions in 2 of these backward taps. Starting tapping to the right, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. And now what we're gonna try with these backward taps is actually transferring our weight onto our back foot when we do one of these. So if you guys have seen my running man variations tutorial and have learned the reverse running man, that's essentially what we're doing, right? So instead, when we do the running man, we land here. Instead, we're gonna go like this, and my weight is on my back foot. So if we were to just do like a back tap, we go like this, but now instead I want you to transfer your weight to your back foot and go 1 and. You see the difference there? Instead of 1 and, it's 1 and. Remember, we're transferring our weight to our back foot. So what we're gonna do is that same combo with the double tapping back, but on the second tap, we're gonna transfer our weight to our back foot. So what that's gonna be is 1 and 2 and. That's tap and transfer your weight. 1 and 2 and. Again, 1 and 2 and. And then on the other side, same thing. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. One more time. 1 and 2 and. Now adding that in with the running man, what we're gonna do, so we do 2 running mans, 1, 2, and then we do the double back tap, 3, 4, transferring our weight, then 2 more running man, 1, 2, and then we do the same thing back the other way, 3, 4. So nice and slowly, let's do that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can repeat that combo over and over again. So after we end here, just do the same thing and go back into that combo. This transferring of weight thing was like so confusing in my head for the longest time. Don't feel bad if this one's a little confusing to your mind. It's not a hard move. I know it's not a hard move, but it's a little like, what? But let's try that whole thing a little bit faster. Starting from the running man with our right leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do that full thing twice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This concept that I want to drill into your head is this idea of these micro bounces and these baby bounces to kind of float you across the floor, right? And then you tap your foot down in whatever direction you want. So like forward, backward, heel, whatever. And then what you do to switch legs, to switch which foot you're hopping on, right, is a running man. And you can do a running man forward or you can do a running man back. So doing a running man forward to switch would just be like 1, 2, running it. Now my weight's on this foot. Doing a running man in reverse to switch which foot I'm hopping on would look like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? It's the same thing. To switch weight, we're just doing a running man, and we can do the running man forward, we can do the running man back. So honestly, what I would just practice if this transfer of weight thing is really confusing is just going back and forth. Going like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But these are really, really simple tricks and techniques that I know is like probably weird to think about because you've been drilling in the running man, which is 1, 2, 3. But I promise you, these are going to take your shuffling such a huge way, these small little tips and tricks. So implement them, play around with them, have fun with them, and come up with your own like little unique style with them. Yeah, but anyways, I love you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and also if you haven't seen, I am also doing a YouTube membership. So join that where I'll be doing exclusive shuffle tutorials, live videos, all sorts of fun stuff. You can check out my announcement video if you haven't already. I hope you have a great freaking day. I love you, sending all the good vibes your way.